Sean Payton, and the last couple of years for Dennis Allen. Haener takes his time, and it's a pop over the middle and a shot taken at the same time by the wide receiver Bub Means. Gain of only 4. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, first starts with a clean pocket. Both those tackles, new positions, new players. Fuaga is your first-round draft pick at left tackle. Right tackle's Trevor Penning, gives him time, and yet another draft pick, Bub Means, coming across the middle. So he's trying to gain some of those reps that's needed to try to decide who's coming after Olave and Shaheed.
They pick up the blitz, and they get the first down on the reception across the 40. It is taken in by St. Brown. And he's got a first down for the Saints on a gain of 14.
So back-to-back plays. You have a rookie, the previous play, now seasoned veteran in St. Brown, produced for the Bears last season. Now he's coming across the middle and extends this drive on a big 3rd down conversion.
Former 6th-round pick of the Packers out of Notre Dame was Chicago, as you mentioned, last season. And it's out to the 44 for the Saints. On the play fake, and we're going to see more of that this year. Ton of time, good protection, and it popped away. And a good job in the secondary as the play was made by McCreary, the cornerback for Tennessee. So Tennessee giving up a ton of sacks last year, and on defense a little bit better than they were on offense. They were right in the middle of the pack defensively last year.
Yep, so Trevor Penning, we're going to make a lot of this offensive line, and I think it's a big question mark for the Saints. And you watch Penning on that last play, inside move, was able to wash it down. You saw Haener adjust, work the pocket a little bit outside, but that's something that everyone's going to be watching, how this offensive line performs.
Absolutely nothing available for James Robinson. So now it's going to bring up 3rd and long for New Orleans. Joseph Day plugging that hole.
Yep. So, Penning makes that move this year. He was left tackle, was the starter at the beginning of last season, and candidly just wasn't quite ready yet. And they're hoping that yet another season of practice and making the switch to the right side is a much better fit for him. He's a physical player. He's got a lot of talent, and they're hoping that these reps pay off.
He's on the spot here. And on the dump off, just off the fingertips of Robinson. So 3 and out after they do pick up on the first down. And the Titans will get it for the first time.
Yeah, so as we evaluate these quarterbacks, that's Haener hoping to get the ball there and maybe a half step outside of Robinson's reach. Wasn't able to convert. Creates a 4th down situation.
Matthew Hayball will punt it away for New Orleans, trying to take the job away from Lou Hedley. Kicking game will focus in on as well, because that's been competitive. Jaquan Jackson, the wide receiver, waits back at about the 10 for Tennessee. Good hang time. And that's what they were looking for if they're going to make a change. From the 9, Jackson can't beat him on the edge. He does a good job just to get it across the 15. So a 47-yard kick for series offensively. Former 2nd-round pick last year, 33rd overall. Started 9 games as a rookie. He's got Pollard in the backfield on the fake. Man, nice little dump to the tight end. It's complete to Vannett. Nick Vannett out of Ohio State, now in his 9th season, and they got out on the edge, didn't they?
Yep, and again, a position battle that's still up for grabs is safety, and Howden's coming up. He's 31. He's actually coming from the top of your screen there. And you'll watch, there's play action, it's play away. You get a tight end coming underneath the formation, and you're looking at closing space. So Howden's one of those guys that's really trying to buy, even if it's not starting, which he is the penciled-in starter. There is a position, or a battle for playing time nonetheless.
Showing patience, the running back, battling maybe a yard, and they're going to put him right down to the marker. Looks like he's got the first down now. So that is Tony Pollard. We'll see Spears a little bit today. Haskins. And this is an offense, let's face it, that struggled last year. 28th in total offense. They were 29th passing. Understandable with a rookie quarterback. On the play fake. And a well-designed screen for the tight end. He's got a ton of room. Across the 45, out to the 49 is Vannett. And good deception on the play fake.
Great play design. What we've seen is a nice mixture from this Titans offense. You had play action, pass, rollout to begin with, and now they come back with a tight end screen to the bottom of your picture here. You see the way it sets up. They've got two receivers creating space. Dump it right behind Peyton Turner, and he's got two big boys right out in front. There was a lot of green grass in front of those three players.
It's a gain of 22. And Stinge, they've also got new coordinators besides a new head coach. Nick Holes, first season as an offensive coordinator in the league.
To decide who's coming.
That's another play fake. Levis, he's got him.
It's a good player. He's got
the wide receiver coming across on that side. 47-yard hit.
Yep. So again, as we focus on these safeties, there is a battle that's in front of Howden. You watch the action that's coming at the bottom of the screen. You create space. And is that a pick route? Would you say, Joel? Absolutely not. They don't. No offense runs those. But
a rub.
Certainly, if it's only rubbing, if it's racing, right? Butchered that quote, but you got where I'm going. You can see because of the switch routes that occurred on the outside. Makes it difficult for the defensive backs.
Saints giving up big chunks of the yardage on this first defensive series for New Orleans. It's Pollard. He bangs his way over the left side for about 4 down to the 26. So they're finding out more about what they can do offensively. And they're pretty deep at the running back spot as Lalos makes the stop with a defensive end. But it's an interesting proposition. So a lot of changes for the Titans coming into the contest, because don't forget they have transitioned away from guys that were with them for a long time. We'll get to that in just a moment, but Mike Vrabel, the head coach, Derrick Henry, the running back, and of course Ryan Callahan, the quarterback. On 2nd and 6, it's Pollard. Nice little jump cut out to the right. He's got another first down inside the 19. Tripped up in the secondary by the cornerback right.
Well, you can see this Tennessee Titans, they came out with their ones and have, I think, opened up the playbook probably a little bit more than what we've seen so far from the Saints. You've seen a variety of play action. Now you see this outside zone. Pollard, who's a well-established back in this league, he knows where to cut the ball and sticks it right there between the tackle and the tight end.
7 minutes gone in the opening 15 minutes of play. Right tackle lifted up a little bit early. Another screen, this time for Pollard. It's productive, and they've got a 1st and goal all the way down to the 5. It was Hudson, the linebacker, coming over to finally wrap him up. But a very impressive start for the Tennessee Titans. Don't forget the drive started back at their own 16.
Well, second screen this time goes to Pollard, running back, and there is space. You can see that front for the Saints is trying to get after the quarterback. They're trying to get home to Levis. It creates space between the levels as the receivers are running off cornerbacks, and there's that separation between the defensive line and linebackers, and he was able to get blockers out in front.
Yeah, Pollard now in his 6th year out of Memphis from a 4th-round pick of the Cowboys in 2019, and slowed down at about the 2. They'll give him the 3, and that is in. So Pollard, well, the workhorse out of the backfield. And remember, he's a free agent. He's trying to prove something as well, coming over from the Cowboys this year.
Yeah, wants to earn that #1 reps. He's in a little bit of a battle himself for reps with Spears, because they list them as co-#1s.
Right.
And that's a familiar position for Pollard. He's hoping to carve out that space to be the individual #1.
Rushed for 1,000 last year. Caught 55 out of the backfield. And now in his 6th season. On the play fake, little slant, and off the fingertips. He was trying to get it to the wide receiver, Westbrook Akini. Or was it Burks? There's a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense, number 0. The pass
Tight windows here inside the 5, right? A body
reported as eligible.
Loses the leverage, gets handsy around the hips, gets called for that pass interference.
61 and 60 is reported as eligible.
Slowed him down just a little bit, didn't he?
You are allowed some contact. I don't think you can grab the receiver from behind.
You cannot be Velcro in front of the official. It's 1st and goal at the 1. And it's Pollard. Is he in? The linebacker coming over. Don't forget touchdown, Tennessee.
They're trying to get home.
So that is an 84-yard drive to start things off. But as you said, first and goal, number 2s and 3s out there. The Saints trying to find out about some guys, and still the number 1s for the Tennessee Titans.
And we saw a variety.